Infosys founder Dr. Narayan Murthy's recent statement urging youngsters of a 70-hour work week has ignited a debate around work-life balance. While few industry heavyweights like Mohandas Pai and Sajjan Das Jindal have supported his views, rest others have condemned it. Now let's try to understand what health experts have to say about it. Now accompanying me is cardiologist Dr. Deepak Krishnamurthy. Sir, thank you for joining us. So Narayan Murthy has made a statement that this must be a 70-hour work week. How do you see this, sir?
Yeah. First of all, let me tell that Mr. Narayan Murthy is a very towering personality in the field of IT, a pioneer who established Infosys and software industries in India. Now, coming to this particular viewpoint, I would like to disagree. Working 70 hours per week is not a healthy thing to do. It is known through large studies conducted world over that working anything more than 55 hours per week is a known risk factor to develop a high risk of stroke as well as a high risk of heart attacks. So working less than 55 hours per week is recommended, and working anything more than that increases the risk of developing heart diseases and stroke. Also, lifestyle diseases like diabetes, blood pressure, high cholesterol, obesity are common when you work longer hours because you get less time for recreational activities, less time to sleep, less time to exercise. Basically, you get less time to spend for yourself. So that leads to health issues. So it is not a good idea to work more than 55 hours per week.
So what according to you is an ideal work-life balance? How does it look like?
Ideal work-life balance, see, I do not say that people should not work hard. People should work hard. People should work sincerely towards their organization or the country. But that does not mean that you will neglect your own health, your own sleep for that work. You have to give your best, but at the same time, you need to spend a good amount of time looking after yourself, sleeping well, exercising at least 45 minutes to 1 hour every day for 5 to 6 days a week, eat healthy, and also make sure that your stress levels are minimized. You do not stress too much about work and other things. So this goes a long way in preventing a lot of problems. See, once you develop a heart attack, once you develop stroke or heart disease or high blood pressure, there is no going back. You need to take medicine. You may land up in more problems in future. So preventing this is very important, and having a good work-life balance goes a long way towards that.
And also, sir, if you take a look at the 2019 data of work hours, it says that Indian youngsters work around 61.6 hours per week. So, keeping in mind the aspect that various youngsters are succumbing to cardiac arrest, so what according to you is the ideal work hour look like? Work hours for every week.
Ideal work hours per week should be 48 hours. Say 8 hours per day if you work for 6 days a week. That should be sufficient, and that should be good in maintaining a work-life balance. See, what we are not understanding is somebody in their 20s or 30s may at that point be able to take a longer work duration, say 65 hours or 70 hours per week. But this risk goes on accumulating over time, and by the time they are in their 35 or 40 or 45, they develop lifestyle related diseases like heart problems. So we may see that younger people are okay, they will work hard, it is okay to do that. There is no data to support that younger people working hard leads to problems. But what you're not looking is what will happen 5 years down the line, what will happen 10 years down the line. And we are not at all looking at mental health. See, if somebody is working, say, 12 hours per day or 10 or 11 hours per day, what is their mental status? Are they happy? Are they thinking too much about work all the time? Do they get time to relax? Do they get time to think about other things, about their family, about their own welfare? That is a very important question we need to ask. We are only looking at physical health. We also have to look at mental health, because as on today, mental health issues are a big burning problem, not only in India, all over the world. And every country is trying to address this issue by providing work-life balance, by bringing in policies which are people-friendly, which are employee-friendly, which we should be looking at.
Do you think it's high time that India must have any health policies when it comes to work-life balance?
Yes. See, labor laws are there in India, but unfortunately these labor laws do not apply to all industries, do not apply beyond a certain level of seniority. For example, if you are in a managerial position and beyond, labor laws do not apply. But ideally speaking, laws should be made for all human beings, whether you are at a top position or middle position or a lower position. It should be the same, because health does not change based on which position you are working at. The human body is the same, the human mind is the same. So we need to have good policies which are worker friendly. At the same time, they should be working hard, they should be contributing to the society and their organization, but not at the cost of losing their health.
So that's cardiologist Dr. Deepak Krishnamurthy for you speaking to CNN News 18 about the various aspects of work-life balance and also working hours and also the need for policies when it comes to pertaining to health and work-life balance as well.